Okay, now I can go live. Okay. Alright. I'm live. Okay. This is gonna be my first live reaction. Oh shit. Sorry, getting text messages. Okay, this is one of the first live reactions this season. I did one a while ago, but I was watching like late in the game. I think it's like the second inning right now. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Charlie, after fouling a pitch, now takes one down. It's 1-2.
It does make for some interesting strategy, though, in National League ball games.
Yes,
When you know, double switches.
There's a foul ball back. Pretty good swing.
Win the battle. That's all you can ask. Hey, listen, force Caleb Smith to throw more pitches.
It's 1-0 Rays, by the way.
You've done your job.
Let me move my mic. Oh, we're good. Oh, Charlie Morton's batting. Because it's national. We're in a National League ballpark. I am not a big fan at all of pitchers batting because it's almost an out every time.
I'm starting to wonder about that report.
Look at this, another foul.
I meant to say almost always an out is what it is.
Or a stream of consciousness where, you know what, I don't like to hit. I don't. There are more qualified guys up there to hit than I am. But if you're going to ask me to do it, I'm going to give you an effort. I'm going to do it the right way.
Well,
And
he's
that's
doing that.
That's yes, he is.
And a big cut to
Exactly. Strikeout. Happens all the time. I think the last time I remember the 2017 season for the Rays was fun as in terms of pitchers batting because whenever we play an interleague matchup, it seemed like our pitcher would usually get a hit. I remember Chris Archer had his first career hit 2 years ago. I forget where it was. I want to say it was in St. Louis. I know Jake Odorizzi, I think, had his first hit. I think it. No, I remember one Rays pitcher had a hit against the Cubs 2 years ago at Wrigley Field. I forget who, though. I remember Chris Archer had a hit, and I think Jake Odorizzi had a hit. Yandy Diaz is up.
Rays with a run on the Abisail Garcia home run. 2-1. That home run, by the way, by Garcia, 471 feet. The longest home run hit by an opponent here at Marlins Park. Now 2-2.
Let me pull up YouTube on my phone so I can see who's watching. Oh, we've got 5 viewers. Let's go. Lucas says, sup. Aw, shit. Alright, well, Yandy Diaz is out. Still 1-0 Rays, middle of the third. Alright. Sup. Midwest Sports says hi. Lucas says 1-0 Rays. Yahoo Beats says Brett, it's Chandler. What's up, Chandler? Carly Brock says, hello, Lightning fan. Hey. Lucas, how are you? I'm doing good, man. How are you? Carly, you like basketball? Who are you guys cheering for? Okay, I'll pay attention to basketball, but like I'm not by any means a diehard fan. I'm a Thunder fan. I think I maybe watched like one game on TV the whole season. I went to one game. It's because it was in Orlando, and I wasn't mad when we lost in the first round because I didn't pay attention enough to really care that much. Who are you cheering for? In basketball, I'm cheering for anybody but Golden State, really. They win every year. You good from Eric. Yo, dude, I don't know if you can see this. I still got the bruises on my arm. He beat the shit out of me pretty badly, but it was a fair match. I underestimated him, so I deservedly lost that locker box. couple more punches, I probably would have had a concussion. I watched the video that Tyler took of that fight, dude. It looked pretty evenly matched, but in reality, I was getting my ass clapped, dude. Eric easily won that. Go Warriors. Yeah. See, if the Warriors win again, I'll probably just laugh. Because if the Warriors win again, then the NBA really is a joke. Most strikeouts with curveball in the AL. The top 3 are all raised pitchers. Charlie Morton, Tyler Glasnow, Blake Snell.
They all have very good fastballs and excellent curveballs to complement them. And boy, did they use them well.
Who do you want for the cup? I want Canes. Go Blues.
Charlie gets that side. You know, he gets the curveball, the two plane, as we call it. You know, he gets that movement down. He gets good depth on it, of course. But then you watch it sweep away from the right-handed hitter and down and into the lefty. So they do it a little differently, but regardless, that pitch very important to all 3.
2-0 here the count to Miguel Rojas, the shortstop, leading off. Morton coming off that 6th pitch inning in the 2nd. And he misses with the fastball in, so he's behind 3-0. With those 3 guys up there,
Sharks look good. Yes, they do.
what do they do with
Really, anybody but Boston, and I'm happy with whoever wins the cup, really.
at least at this point, from what we're hearing, a 4 to 6 week period? You certainly hope
Anybody but Boston, please. Boston is, I say this a lot in my videos. Boston is my least favorite sports fan base. The majority of Boston fans are all arrogant pieces of S. And I don't even care that I'm saying that because I go to games in person with Red Sox fans, and they're just like the worst. I don't like them. So you know the fact that the Boston, in my opinion, is the worst fan base in sports because the fact that they're like arrogant and we're better than you. They're just assholes about everything. The fact that they're having like 3 winning teams out of 4, it pisses me off on a whole new level. Like I don't even watch basketball, but you have no idea how happy I was when the Celtics lost. TBH, Sharks should easily win. They have two top 5 defensemen and like a whole roster as an A+ player. Yeah, I would be fine if the Sharks won. I'd be perfectly fine with that.
All of those things are being discussed, but once you get back,
They should just like the sports world, American sports should just like split the championships this year, right? Boston takes 2. They already took their 2. This year should be or not this year, but the other 2 for this year should be the San Francisco, Oakland area. They should just take the other 2 with the Sharks and Warriors. Just take it. Like I consider San Jose, San Francisco, and Oakland to all be like the same city pretty much. They're all within like the same triangle, you know. Do the dance we do in the locker room. No. I'm glad I have people who agree with me. On the Boston sucks, Boston's trash, Boston's trash. Who is your favorite baseball player? He's not a Ray anymore, but it's still Evan Longoria. I think he'll always be my favorite baseball player, really. No, Chandler, I'm not doing the dance.
Number one, they're not going to give up. They're going to continue to compete because they know that the core of this club is a good team.
These new Miami uniforms are pretty good looking, I'm not going to lie. I want to see like a blue-on-blue matchup tomorrow, though. That'd be cool. Because the Rays and Marlins both have the light blue, like the powder blue uniforms. It's very rare that in an MLB game the teams wear like the same color in the game. That's super rare. But yeah, I don't like the Red Sox too, but not so much as the Dodgers. Dodgers are trash. I don't have anything against the Dodgers only because the Rays only played them, what, once every 3 years?
That's how they go.
And the fact
Opportunity, and there you are.
that,
Anthony Bembo getting an
you know, they're in the other league. You know, the Rays hardly ever play them.
Blake Snell.
All right, gotta go hit. I'll hit you up if you want to go to a second puck this week. All right, sounds good, Chandler. What about New York fans? Do you like them? I have a few friends who are New York fans. It really it varies from the team, you know, because like they have so many teams in New York. Like I think Islanders fans are annoying. I think Rangers fans are annoying when they're good. Okay, here's the difference between New York fans and Boston fans. Get there, damn. All right. The thing with like the difference between Boston and New York fans is like Boston fans, whether their teams are good or not, they're always arrogant and they just trash talk no matter how or good or bad their team is. New York seems to only trash talk when their teams are good. Like they keep their mouth shut when their teams are bad. So I feel like New York fans, they're nowhere near like the top of my best fans list, but they're a lot better than Boston fans.
Upstairs, 1-0.
You should do a pop commercial. I always see you drink a pop. Yeah, I do. It's very not healthy, but YOLO, right?
There's a base hit.
Oh shit. All right, well we got 2 outs. There's a Marlin on first and third.
With 2 outs, Miami has a threat.
Anderson jumped on that breaking ball in the zone.
Let's go, Morton.
You see it right here. It stays up just enough for him to be able to reach out there and pull it with some power. Find a little.
Hey, I love your videos. Thank you.
Squeeze it through.
Huga. What's up, Andreas?
Where Charlie Morton, whether it be a couple of hits
Andreas, I like that profile picture, dude.
when he has gotten himself into these positions,
Been a fan since Game 3. Are you a Columbus fan too, Carly?
You look at his batting average against with runners in scoring position, and it's 0.87, 4 for 46. In these
Live under the
situations, and that's why you
influence.
see that ERA so
Okay.
low and so consistent.
And here's Neil Walker.
Dude, your mom just walked in. Shut up, Andreas.
Streak to 8, pitch inside. 1-0, fastball in there.
Kind of yanked that and
What's up, Luke? This video is a bruh moment. Dude, you're a bruh moment.
hold of that baseball with that runner on third.
Rays with this 1-0 lead. The Marlins have their first scoring.
Phillies better. Dude, what's the Phillies record? Tell me. What's the Phillies record? Leaf fan. All right, well, Carly, I appreciate the support. That's what I was hoping that, like, regardless of the teams I like, that sports fans of any team would still want to watch my videos just to see, like, a perspective kind of thing. I mean, that's kind of what I build this channel around.
See the base runners there. And the
So it's cool that, you know, a Leaf fan watches my videos.
side.
Now 2-1.
Phillies 10,000 loser.
Well, this shows you how much they believe in
Phillies are
this
ass.
particular defensive alignment. You have a man at third base, 2 outs,
24 and 16.
wide open.
Shit, really? That's actually pretty similar to the Rays.
All you gotta do is
Alright, well, you know what? The Rays still have a better record, so I don't want to hear it.
gives you a fastball, more than likely
I just felt for you.
played away with the arm side run. The easiest
Andreas, what the hell are you talking about?
You know, to hit that way.
It's not even my birthday, dude.
The breaking ball will take the count to 2-2.
Yeah, one like that is not easy to hit at all.
Yeah, well, hopefully the Lightning can do better in the playoffs next year, so... Like, I didn't have a single win to talk about this year.
78 and that kind of depth.
Like,
Well, they got the
I felt fake this year because I recapped like the first 3 games of the Lightning season, and then I didn't recap a single game until the playoffs. I think that's just mostly because like I didn't watch hardly any Lightning games at the beginning of the season because the Chiefs were doing so good. I wanted to focus on the Chiefs more than anything else. But you know, by the time the NHL playoffs got here, I was like into hockey again. I just didn't really pay attention for the most part. But like, yeah, Andreas. Andreas, I do know, but we're not gonna talk about it. Imagine thinking the Lightning will make the playoffs next year. Luke, imagine being a Penguins fan. I'm a Lightning fan, so that round 1 sucked. Yes, it did. Guys, everybody roast Luke in the comments. He's a Steelers fan, a Penguins fan, a Phillies fan, I think a Sixers fan. So roast him.
It's just your starter.
Kinda sounds like this. Andreas, come over. You won't. Every time I let off the gas, it makes this kind of. Oh shit, Andreas! I have your birthday gift, dude. When are you gonna come over?
It's a bit rough. From transmissions to tune-ups and everything in between. Check engine light on. We'll check it for free. AA.
Penguins made the playoffs 14 years straight. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Imagine being a Penguins fan right now, though. Dude, you're like at the end of your dynasty. Alright, see ya, Carly.
We're here to heal the heart, calm the heart, lift the heart.
Alright, sure. Yeah, we can do this weekend.
Expertise and whole person care. We're here to help every heart.
What if I told you that I'm a Penguins fan? I'm guessing you're talking to Luke. Reveal it on stream. No, I'm gonna reveal it when you get to see it. It's actually, I'm glad that it's on my bed right now, but like you can't see it. Wait, can you? No, you can't. It's like barely not in it. Alright, I'm gonna check these YOLO messages I'm getting on my Snapchat right now. Let's check it out. Why are all these questions about my girlfriend? What the I don't get it. Does Tyler still have a girlfriend? Is your girlfriend hot? How long have you been with your girlfriend? How long has you and your girlfriend been together? I don't understand why every question is about my girlfriend.
A few traditional starts, and he's gotten deep into games. He's shown that ability to attack the zone, get quick outs, and try to shorten games for Kevin Cash. So Yanni Chirinos, boy, I tell you, and he's an under-the-radar guy. Doesn't bring a lot of attention.
Tommy Pham is batting. We're like not even talking about the Rays game that's happening right now. That's what the purpose of the stream is. Oh, I received another message. Let's look at it. Yo, check out the stream. Okay. Wow, Brett has a girl. Anything is possible. You know what, Luke? You can shut the fuck up, dude. At least I'm not a Pittsburgh and Philadelphia fan. Yeah, I just saw it, Andreas. You left the check your stream comment. What do you play, Xbox or PS4, and what games do you play? I play PS4. Oh, Tommy Pham walked, it looks like. Yeah, it walked. And what games do I play? I play very rarely, like NHL and Madden.
I'm scared of the bobblehead.
Yeah, so,
And you don't want to make Pham angry either.
So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I have a, I uploaded like an ask questions for a Q&A video like almost a week ago,
How about that?
and I don't know when I should answer them.
Bobblehead display
When should I answer them?
right here at Marlins Park.
That's pretty awesome. The Duff, Matt Duffy.
Yeah.
Look at him standing in there, not afraid to get flipped.
Robertson takes a strike.
At least he didn't like my sister. Wait, at least he didn't like his sister. What?
How about K squared there with the gold gloves? How about
Foul ball, out of play up the right side. Pham has walked. Nobody out. 1-2 the count on Robertson. Braves got their run into second on the Garcia home run. Now 2-2. Braves facing the 27-year-old left-hander Caleb Smith. He's 8-7 in his major league career. 25 starts. This is 26th start in the big leagues. And a handful of relief appearances. Robertson fouled that pitch up, fouled it away.
and he's thrown some flat sliders here in this outing, and I think you continue to do that, especially now that you're second time through the lineup and guys have had a look at him, got a chance to capitalize on some of that.
Keep an eye on Pham. 2-2 count on Robertson. And now away. The count is 3-2. Go back-to-back full counts here. Pham walked. Garcia is on deck. And a foul ball back. That fastball out over the plate, up, maybe a little out of the zone, but a foul ball on the cut. Braves have outscored the opposition now by 58 runs this year.
Alright, coming back to the comments.
Not the top, in the top 2 or 3 most of the year.
Guess what? I'm a Yankees fanboy. Guess what? You keep getting rain delayed. And also, guess what? Rays are first place in the AL East.
Runner goes. The pitch is foul. That fastball up out of the zone again. Pham was on the move.
Ray's getting aggressive here, trying to stay out of the double play. Maybe you make something happen. Robertson finds a hole. You can see on that swing, that fastball was up and out of the zone, but the swing.
Hockey kid, I gotta go watch the Canes. Boston sucks. Yes, you're right about that.
Take advantage of the open lane there.
And a popper foul that will carry into the stands. So a prolonged at bat for
Hey, does anybody play Tap Sports Baseball on the iPhone or Android or whatever? Marchand is right. Yes, he is. I keep receiving messages. What the hell?
So you start to build that pitch count up. It goes back to what Charlie Morton did, forced him into an 8-pitch at bat. Make him work.
too much time, and Robertson asking for time. And the pitch count is something that Caleb Smith has been very good with all year, averaging 15 and a half pitches per inning. Runner goes. The pitch is fouled.
God damn it, Robertson. Trash.
Continues to be prolonged. 10 pitches now.
And how many have been made with, a full count?
Hi, I'm back. What's up, Lucas?
Which is close enough that Robertson, has been able to, has swung at, fouled off. You wait for that one mistake that he leaves out over the plate to capitalize on, especially you're getting more comfortable at the plate, or he's finally going to miss with one. You take a ball 4.
3-2, it's popped up foul.
Again.
These at-bats get so
Robertson is the worst current player on the Rays.
You can't have an at-bat go this long.
If we traded him tomorrow, I wouldn't care at all.
This next pitch will equal the entire pitch count he had in the first inning alone. This is pitch number 12 to be made to Robertson. And the bat
Lost his bat.
flies into the net, and the ball is fouled again.
What retarded.
Rebounding off the net and into the Marlins dugout.
Foul it off, and there it goes. See ya. Well, he's been up there for a while. That grip stick probably is worn off. Need to reapply. It's like going to the beach, Wayne. You just can't put on the lotion once. You got to reapply every little bit.
For the first. And back in. Making notes, by the way, of BA's helpful hints.
You knew that already. I've been to your place. You know all about suntan lotion and when and to apply, how often.
Again, a toss to first.
And if you don't, then yeah, you better take some notes. You're going to need them.
So here we go, 3-2 again. And a swing and a miss, and now a throw down to second. They have Pham caught between
Of course.
first and second, and they're going to tag him out.
Of course.
Are you kidding me?
Pham is a good player, but he is the stupidest on the team. He's always the one making the worst decisions.
Another a big inning.
It's not Malik Smith bad, but it's almost Malik Smith bad.
And, obviously gets hung up here.
At least he's a lot better at the plate than Malik Smith was.
Boy, that unfortunate turn of events and end up getting 2 for 1.
So the bases are empty now with 2 outs.
Frustrating, whatever.
By the Rays. And now it's Abisail Garcia with the bases empty and 2 outs. He pops it up foul. That's going to carry out a play. Not necessarily base running, but there have been some other areas where the Rays have not played as sound a baseball as they would like. And that's something Kevin Cash had made note of earlier.
Yeah, I think so. There's been some defensive issues that maybe don't show up in the box score as a straightaway error, some mental lapses. And you know what? For a team that has the worst record in Major League Baseball and one-run games, those are the things that you need to clean up because those games are going to matter. And they're going to play a lot of close games by virtue of their pitching staff. And you want to win those. You've got to win those. The thing is, too, on Tommy Pham, when you look at his jump, what do we say against left-handed pitchers? You're going off first movement. Tommy didn't break for second until Caleb Smith was on his way to home plate. Didn't go on first movement. He went when he had determined he's definitely going home. Now I break, and that makes it's not going to happen. That's why you have to go on first movement.
Two on Garcia. full count.
This is what we're talking about. Watch when he breaks. See, he doesn't break until Caleb Smith is committed to the plate. That's why on lefties, if you do that, you just do not have a chance.
Stupid.
Well, a lot of pitches in this inning. And a cut, a little tapper foul. So the Rays have made Caleb Smith, though, a lot of pitches in the fourth, but they have nothing to show for it. Pitch inning right now. Number 26 hit on the ground. Anderson, long throw from third. The Rays get nothing out of that. 26 pitches. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-0 Tampa Bay.
All right. We'll see what happens.
All Civics are on sale for just $169 a month during the Civic sales event. Civic, KBB.com's Best Buy and Edmunds' most wanted car of 2019. Drive new Civics for $169 a month. Loaded with more options, including Honda Sensing, a suite of safety and driver assist technologies for less than the competition. Only $169 a month. Don't miss the Civic sales event this week at your local Honda dealer.
Hurricanes are playing the Bruins right now. 0-0. It started 1 minute ago.
Buy and install 4 new tires and get up to a $200 rebate when you activate a new AutoNation credit card. Save on your favorite tire brands, including Goodyear, Firestone, Vulcan, and BF Goodrich. And you can take advantage of no-interest financing for 6 months. Get the tires and service you need at low AutoNation prices. Schedule your service today at the AutoNation store near you or AutoNation.com. Kick off this summer with a great deal on some of our most popular vehicles at the Honda Memorial Day sales event. Now it's your chance to get an outstanding vehicle with a great offer. Honda was awarded 2019's Best Overall Brand by KBB.com. Visit your Honda dealer today for a great deal at the Honda Memorial Day sales event.
Kevin Cash, and you're watching Rays Baseball on Fox Sports Sun.
Hold on. Got a phone call there.
I'll tell you where that starts to take a toll, too. Guys like Caleb Smith, guys like Urania. These pitchers go out there and you try to stay focused on your job and your job only. But in the back of the mind, if I'm not perfect, I'm going to take an L because these guys can't score.
Down to Choi. And the toss close over there. Morton got there.
Too close. The Rays look all over the place today. I don't know why we're winning.
And when you look at this lineup up and down, Castro's a central part of this lineup.
The Marlins are so bad. The Rays have 24 wins. The Marlins have 10.
29, and then started to hit a little.
Marlins are 10 and 29. That is awful. If the Rays don't win both of these games, I will be greatly disappointed.
Any group of hitters hot at the same time.
Well, and think about the decision made by the Marlins. Mike Pagliarulo is the hitting coach. Works with these guys during the course of the offseason, all the way through spring training, right into the season, and after 20 games, goodbye. And let's start over with a whole new set of eyes, a whole new set of, let's go more analytics, let's go more metrics, let's, right midstream, coming right out of of spring training before the first month of the season was over. That's not going to help either. And so there's certainly it's been challenging, and
it's been a major reshuffling here by the Marlins, and there's I think a feel that that's going to continue for a while as they try to get new and young talent into their system and to the major leagues. And I think that's something that Derek Jeter, you see there, the chief executive officer here, had an idea that that was the challenge they were going to face here.
They were going to have to break it all the way down to build it all the way back up. And unfortunately, people's attention span is small. And these things take time. They take a lot of time. And so that's what you're trying to balance here, is getting it done the right way. And doing it the right way will take time. And people want things now.
Yes,
I want it now.
Yeah, it is not an easy task and not an easy one to live through. Whether you're in a position where you're trying to build a team or whether you're a fan trying to stick with that team. And
Strikeout.
that is out on strikes on the breaking pitch. 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the 4th.
Another really good curveball here by Charlie Morton. He has been on point with that pitch for the most part. Changing speeds with it, getting that ball to spin tight and drop low.
Now the Miami catcher with the bases empty and 2 gone.
Rays versus Marlins is an underrated series. I always have fun when I watch it.
And he is part of the building blocks.
Versus Yankees last series was the most crowded games we had this season. Is the Trop's lack of attendance can be attributed because of traffic jam? I don't think so. The real problem is short history. No, I think the problem is stadium location. I think if the Rays had a stadium, say Tropicana Field was in downtown Tampa or like in Ybor City, I think we'd have sellout crowds pretty often.
And the third into the glove of Diaz, and the throw to first is there in time. We're headed into the 5th inning. Rays
I made a whole video explaining every factor that goes into the Rays' bad attendance. It was on my channel. It's called Proving the Rays Have Fans. And I was proud of that video. I think it's very obvious that the problem is stadium location. Because look, it takes me, without traffic, 45 minutes to get there. And then almost every single night game, there's traffic on the way back home on the bridge. It takes an hour and a half to get home. And I don't, as a Rays fan, as a diehard Rays fan, I don't want to deal with that every day. I am willing to deal with that maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times a month.
The Memorial Day sales event is here. You know exactly what you want. It's time to make your move. Get the best deals of the season on the all-new Ranger, F-150, and Super Duty. The best-selling truck 42 years straight. Make your move today. Now get 0 for 72 or 11,000 total savings on a 20.
And the Rays, they sell out. I think they've sold out like the last 14 opening day games. I was at opening day this year. I know for a fact there were more Rays fans than Astros fans there.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stay late tonight.
And it wasn't even close either.
You see, I got this thing I gotta get to.
Thing is, we care. If Tampa cares about the Rays, we just can't make it to every game every night. It's too far of a drive. That's the problem with it. But, I mean, opening day every year, we sell out every year. It shows that we have fans.
One other ball game. Rays with a run on the home run by Avisail Garcia in the second.
And honestly, I have no idea. I don't understand why people want the Rays to move to Montreal of all cities so badly. What is so significant about Montreal? What is going to work about Montreal that didn't work the first time? Montreal had a stadium right downtown, and they drew some of the worst attendance in the league. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Marlins 329 with a 522 slugging percentage.
Well, I'd like to see him continue that here over the next 2 days. You got 2 cracks at it, make those numbers look even better. And he's going to get a lot of time here with the Rays. The injuries that cropped up like they did.
We just traded for this guy. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Diarnod? Diarnod? I don't know.
Up for the second time tonight. Struck out his first time and takes that one inside. This is the fastball. 1-1. Caleb Smith coming off his outing.
Then you believe the Yanks fans galore gathered last series because it was just 2 or 3 times. Then you believe the Yanks fans galore gathered last series was because it was just 2 or 3. I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you please be more specific? If you're saying that, like, if you're saying, do I believe we only sold out because of Yankees fans? Yes, but it's not an overwhelming amount of Yankees fans. There were probably more Yankees fans there than Rays fans, but I can tell you it's really close. And that's because New Yorkers literally retire in the Tampa Bay area.
I remember, Dwayne, I think it was game 4 of the World Series against
Tampa Bay is like one of the most popular retirement cities in the U.S. So it's no surprise that we have a bunch of Yankees fans here.
And I pitched the last 3 innings of that ball game. The wind chills were between 17 and 19 with no sleeves because I grew up there and I had to listen. Yeah. You're going to be that guy.
You have to uphold the standard.
And the last play of the game was a changeup comebacker off the bat of Kurt Abbott to me, and I had no feeling.
Oh, there's a base hit. Kevin Kiermaier. Good to see him have a hit.
You throw it hard and trust your mechanics because the feeling was starting to go, and that ball I thought could have ended up in the stands. So,
boy, that's willpower and mind over matter there. Get it done.
That's about right. Now, listen, while I was sitting out in the bullpen, I looked like, parka after parka after hoodie after parka. But then when it came time to go in the game.
Yeah, men will be men.
They try to be. At least look like it.
Oh. Damn, it looked like it could have gone a lot further.
The Kiermaier base hit. That's out number 2. Adames under that one.
I will say this, though. On those types of days, when it's cold like that, that's where the pitcher has an advantage. First of all, no, I don't think anybody looks forward to hitting on days that are cold like that. They just don't. They get jammed. They feel it for 2 or 3 innings. So, off the end of the bat, you're going to feel it for a couple of innings. So no hitter really looks forward to hitting that kind of weather. And as the pitcher, once you get loose and warmed up, you're the one guy that's working and moving and throwing.
The Yanks fans gather that much because they can suffer for the traffic just 2 or 3 times.
You can be strong upstairs. You've got a built-in advantage on those.
Look, the Rays only play the Yankees in Tropicana Field once every couple months, so yes, Yankees fans are going to want to go to that. Especially if they're from New York and retired here, diehard Yankees fans. Then they're going to go to every game that's in town. Think about it from the other way around. Say, like, you grew up in Tampa, a diehard Rays fan, and then went and lived in New York, pretty close to their stadium, pretty close to Yankee Stadium. You'd want to go to every game that you can, just because they're not there every month. There's really only 2 teams that have fans that retire in Florida, and that's Boston and New York. Oh. Kiermaier is at third base.
to his feet by the pitcher.
Yeah, that whole sequence got a little weird, a little awkward, but I think that Kiermaier was thinking that Caleb Smith, too, at least they were having fun with it, pulling him off the bag. How about Choi, number one? Look at that swing. He takes that.
Yeah, G-Man Choi with the hit.
He has the whole left side to work with. And then right here, Kiermaier thinking about going, slip and fall, and now gonna help him up. Or I don't even know if he actually touched third at that point. Dives back to the bag and now asks for some help. And then says, no, I got to stay in touch with the bag. You're trying to pull me off the bag.
Can I trust him or not?
Pull him off the bag and then tag him. I like it. Good idea.
So it's first and third for the Rays. And here's Charlie Morton. A chance to help himself.
Oh, this sucks. This sucks. 2 outs, a guy on third, and Charlie Morton comes up to bat. You already know this is... You already know he's going to get out. That sucks. Are the Rays winning? Yes, 1-0. But we got 2 guys on the bag with 2 outs, but Charlie Morton is batting. And I will be amazed if he gets a base hit. Because pitchers, AL pitchers specifically, suck at batting. Yep, strikeout. What'd I say? This is why pitchers should not bat. That's why AL rules are better than NL rules. The MLB needs to merge the AL and NL rules as one. I don't really care about that tradition BS. Damn, you have a lot of Rays jerseys / hats. I know I do.
Your summer starts here. Time to hit the road with a great deal on a new Toyota. And who knows what fun treats you'll find along the way. Like barbecue, lobster, beignets, street tacos. What is Langora? Strong. Oh.
Right now, during Toyota's Summer Starts Here event, get 0% APR for 36 months on a new 2019 Toyota Tacoma. That's just 0% APR on the Toyota Tacoma.
Get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Rocky Mountain water can be found right here. Coors Banquet, brewed in Golden, Colorado, served everywhere.
Welcome back to Marlins Park, where the Rays lead the Marlins in the bottom of the 5th, 1-0. Well, earlier this weekend, Travis d'Arnaud was traded from the Dodgers to the Rays, and he had a bit of a crash.
D'Arnaud. That's how you pronounce it.
He's more comfortable today than he did on Saturday. He said he's much more well-rested. And, guys, he said he has Mike Zunino and Michael Perez on speed dial. He said he's been texting Zunino and Perez a lot today about Charlie Morton and what exactly to expect. He said they both emphasized that knowing where to set up with Charlie and these pitchers is big. He said it's important to know where to set up so that the pitchers are able to transition into having a new catcher pretty easily. And d'Arnaud also said that Rays pitching coach Kyle Snyder has been quite the ally for him as well. He said constantly going over with him whether or not he's in the right position. So, guys, he has a lot of advice and help coming his way. And it's just a matter of executing it again today. And so far, he's looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's a lot to process. You're happy to have all that information. The 2 catchers and the pitching coach. And then you try to process it properly and put it to good use.
I like the setup angle. I think that's extremely important because then it's the body's back to where it's supposed to be, even though the player's different. And so and we've seen the Rays, and they take it, they take it a little advanced with Zunino and Perez, where they will move their setup to try to get a pitcher to make an adjustment.
On the ground to Adames.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I forgot the game's on.
Yeah.
There you go. Bring your food up. That's fine.
Thanks. Gotta love interruptions, you know what I'm saying?
We're on the disabled list or the injured list right now. And you're bringing
Used to love Travis D'Arnaud in 2015. I'd never heard of him until now.
and they have to integrate themselves as
D'Arnaud,
quickly as they can
D'Arnaud
with this pitching staff.
is the right pronunciation.
Two guys who are on the
D'Arnaud?
list
Okay.
are
I'll try to
more than
remember that.
willing to continue to be a part of this team, even though they can't play. They're still contributing toward the good of this team and moving it forward.
You know that in it speaks to the character of this team and the character of the individual players that make up this team, which I know we're past the inning of love, Dwayne, but this is usually where we would get into it. But it really is. It's a team that they That's not always the case.
No, 2 balls, 2 strikes to the count. And that's, I think, pretty early on. Starting to get a pretty good
Not D'Arnaud, detached. D'Arnaud, okay. D'Arnaud.
conversations about
Whose jersey are you wearing? I don't have a name on this jersey. How many?
because of the makeup of this club.
I only have like 3 jerseys with a name on them. There's just the Rays don't have a long history, and when players come, they don't stay for very long. So there's really no names for me to get, if that makes sense. I have my home white jersey has Evan Longoria. I have the Wade Boggs Devil Rays batting practice, and I have Kevin Kiermaier's Players Weekend jersey that says Outlaw on the back. And that's about it. Every other jersey of mine is pretty much blank because I don't know who to get on them. Okay, so this jersey, this is the cool base. It's like the cheaper version, not the on-field, not the one the players wear. I've already been thinking about like who I'm gonna get when I get rid of these for the on-field ones. I know the 4 players I want to get, but I don't know what jersey to put these players on because I'm gonna get the blue, the light blue, the road, and shit. I don't even really need a white one because I already have a white one. Well, a nice white one. Yeah. So I want to get a gray, and then the 2 blue jerseys. I want to get Kiermaier. I want to get Kevin Cash. Yes, Kevin Cash. He's been a great manager so far. And I would like to get Blake Snell on the other one.
Love the new uniforms. Love what they've done to the ballpark. I mean, it looks like it's a sharp-looking ballpark.
Yeah, color scheme is good.
Yeah, very good. Seats match the fence. You get some of the extra your gathering areas out there. Auto Nation Alley. Love that. Take.
If I do decide to get like a wait, what? What do you think the nicest MLB jersey is? Oh, good job, Morton. What do you think the nicest MLB jersey is? If I can include throwback jerseys, then it's not even a competition for me. That would be the Devil Rays throwbacks that they wear this year and last year. The white Devil Rays throwbacks, my favorite jerseys of any sport ever. Better than any Lightning jersey, any Chiefs jersey, any basketball jersey. The Devil Rays are my favorites ever. But if you want me to like not be biased and choose like another team's jersey, I'd probably say Probably, I like the Diamondbacks jerseys. I like the Marlins new jerseys. I don't know, it's a tough one. Evan Longoria, Dan Johnson, Rays Heroes. Yep. Game 162, 2011. I remember that. Greatest moment, greatest day in baseball history. So much happened that night. There were like two or three teams fighting for a division title. Came down to the last game. Rays had needed 2 games to go their way to get the last wild card. It's crazy. Who's your favorite player on the Rays right now? I really like this year's team. This is probably my favorite team the Rays have ever had. So that's tough. I really like Charlie Morton. I really like Blake Snell. I really like Kevin Kiermaier. My favorite player on the Rays right now is probably Kevin Kiermaier. But I think that's every Rays fan's favorite, just because he's been around the longest.
Extend that lead a little bit. They've gotten to extend Caleb Smith and his pitch count, but they've not been able to put that inning together where they've been able to scratch across a couple runs.
The Rays will face Caleb Smith here in the 6th inning with the top of the order. Diaz, Pham, and Robertson coming on. Any deeper, they get to Garcia. That home run at 471. C.J. Cron had hit one at 464, which had matched J.P.R. and Seabian.
I would really like, this might just be me, but I would really like a division realignment throughout the MLB. I don't think it's fair to throw in the Rays with the Red Sox and Yankees, because the Red Sox and Yankees every year,
Yandy Diaz looks for his first hit. Struck out twice against the lefty.
I read a comment, I forgot what I just said. Yes, division realignment. I don't think it's fair that the Rays had to play these huge markets every year who get to spend way more money than the Rays. Okay, have you heard the news? Font deal finalized. Yeah, that's old news. I was not a big fan of Wilmer Font, so I'm happy he's gone. Who do you think is playing the best on the Rays? Tyler Glasnow? Sucks that he's out for 4 to 6 weeks, though. But, like, non-pitchers, the best non-pitcher, Austin Meadows and Brandon Lau are the 2 best. Oh, there's a base hit, Yandy Diaz. Damn, we're in the 6th inning already.
The Rays put the leadoff man aboard in the 6th inning. Join the Rays street team Sunday, May 19th at Rumfish Beach Resort by Tradewinds on St. Pete Beach.
You know what? There's probably just as many Rays fans at Marlins Park right now as there are Marlins fans.
And the live pregame show starts at 12:30. For more
At least that's how it felt when I went to Marlins Park last season.
Radio, Rays up. So Diaz aboard for Tommy Pham. Pham is grounded out. He also walked and then was caught off first base on the strikeout of Robertson.
I'm going to go check the NHL score. It is still 0-0 between Boston and Carolina. Let's go, Pham.
The Rays have the lead, but it has been tough against Caleb Smith. And now action in the bullpen for the Marlins. The pitch count up over 90 now for Caleb Smith.
Rays' last 2 attempts to move the stadium has been nullified. Do you believe a third time is the time? Well, we haven't hit We haven't hit strike 3 yet. We know how baseball works. 3 strikes and you're out. So I would like to think that the Rays give it one more effort before considering moving anywhere else. But the thing is, like, Stu Sternberg needs to pay more. And we don't need... You remember the last stadium that was proposed? You know, like the smaller one with the translucent roof in downtown Tampa for like $900 million? We don't need something that fancy or something that expensive. I want something more like Atlanta. Modern, maybe made of, like, have brick around it, you know, to fit in with Ybor City. That glass stadium did not fit with Ybor City at all. If you wanted to fit with Ybor City, make it brick, make it nice, make it modern. It doesn't have to be this expensive, crazy-looking ballpark. I think if the Rays can just propose a ballpark that is modern and is clean and in a nice part of town, like, it doesn't even have to be that expensive. Like, just make it nice and modern. It doesn't have to be a crazy translucent roof. If you can get it like max $600 million, then it would be a lot more possible to pay for that, because Stu Sternberg could pay like half of that. What's up, Andreas? And the new mayor-elect of Tampa said she'll do anything she can to get the Rays to Tampa. Wow, that was weird. Alright. So, force out at second, guy on first. Yeah, the new Tampa mayor-elect, forget her name. She said she'll do anything she can to get the Rays to move to Tampa. But she's a politician, so she wants to say what the people want to hear. I don't really know if she's just saying that. I really don't know. I hope she's not lying. I hope she actually wants to move the Rays here. Isn't it humid in Tampa? I think a dome is needed. Yes. Look, nobody complains about a dome in the NFL. Nobody complains about a dome in basketball. Well, I mean, every stadium is domed, but, like, I just don't understand what people have against domes in baseball. Florida, you get maybe, okay, of the 100, there's 81 games played in Tampa each year. Of those 81 games, maybe about 3 of them have nice weather where you can have an open stadium for. Every other day, it is hot and humid. Nobody wants to sit in that sun. And when it's not hot and humid, it's pouring rain and thunderstorming. That's just how Tampa is. Tampa is one of the rainiest cities in the world. I'm not even kidding you. It rains literally every other day during the summertime when the baseball season is on. If baseball was played in the winter, then an open stadium in Tampa is not a big deal. But because it's played over the summer, a domed stadium is absolutely required in Tampa. Florida has a lot of thunderstorms and rain, so it's good to have a roof for baseball stadium. Absolutely. I just don't understand why people are so against a roof in baseball. I don't understand it. We don't need a retractable roof. It's going to be a waste of money. We're only going to use it 3 times a year. Look at Miami. They only used it about 7 times last year. No other city in baseball has the amount of thunderstorms that Tampa does. So, and people who diss the Trop because it's domed, they've never stayed a summer in Tampa. They don't know what it's like here. And I'm not even over-exaggerating when I say it's every other day in the summer that it's pouring rain here. It's just an open stadium. I guarantee you, I would put a lot of money. If the Rays had an open stadium with no retractable roof, we would have more delays, more rain delays, more postponed games than any other team in Major League Baseball overwhelmingly. It wouldn't even be close.
Finally got him swinging. That pitch is upstairs with a fastball.
And for air conditioning, yes. What's wrong with the Trop? I don't understand it. I love the Trop. Every time I go there, I have fun there. The Trop was a shitty stadium about 15 years ago when it when it was first opened. For the first maybe 10 years in the Rays history, it was an awful stadium. There was nothing to do there. It felt like a prison. Stu Sternberg bought the team. This is the one thing I will give Stu Sternberg credit for, is how he's done with Tropicana Field. He's made it so much better than what it was. He gave it character. He gave it character by putting these food stands everywhere, making them all creative and Tampa themed, painting the walls everywhere. He gave the Trop character. And he's still spending millions of dollars in renovations every year. This year we added brand new LED lights, we redid the turf. The friggin' roof lights up now. I mean, that's cool. I beg to defer your translucent opinion. I mean, think about the Trop now. It feels like it's all cooped up. I want to watch the sky and cities. If Stu Sternberg wants to pay for a translucent roof, I have nothing wrong with that. I don't have anything against that. I think a translucent roof would be badass. I just don't think the Rays can afford it. Well, I mean, Stu Sternberg, he can afford it. He just doesn't want to pay it. If the Rays can just at least make it far into the playoffs in the next few years, if we can make it to the World Series, we don't even have to win. If we can make it to a World Series sometime in the next 5 years, we'll bring in more fans. We'll bring in more people in Tampa will want to watch more games. We'll bring in a lot more money. Stu Sternberg will have more to pay for stuff. So this is why I like where the Rays are at right now. We are a good team who is capable of having a deep playoff run. I'm not saying we're the best team in baseball. I'm not saying we're going to win the World Series this year, because I really don't think we will. But, yeah. Translucent glass, yeah. The Trop looks old, but it's a nice stadium. Look, looking at it from the outside can be deceiving. You have to be inside to really understand that it's not a bad stadium. I've been to more than half of the MLB ballparks in my life, and I've ranked them along the way. I'll give you the rankings if you want.
I'll have the whiskey glazed ribs and shrimp, please.
That's all you can eat shrimp too.
I'm shrimp rich. For a limited time, come to TGI Fridays and get all you can eat shrimp. When you order any of our new whiskey
I don't know how long it's going to take me to go to every baseball stadium, but once that day comes, I will have the best ranking video on YouTube, because not many people have been to every MLB stadium. People rank stadiums, but they haven't even been to half of them. So, I feel like the rankings aren't even fair. That's why, I am going to be not biased at all towards any team. I am going to give a fair opinion as to why I like or dislike a stadium for this reason. Once the day comes when I have visited every ballpark in Major League Baseball, I am going to make a YouTube video ranking all 30 of them, and I will have the least biased, most fair video on YouTube.
Losing Robertson to the walk ends his night, and now relying upon that bullpen to to get it done.
Yeah, the batters aren't really doing well today, but
17 times,
Charlie Morton's done great.
16 and 2/3 innings. How about 30 strikeouts to go along with just 5 walks?
And he faces Abisail Garcia. 2 men on, 1 away. Fame second.
I feel like baseball stadiums are so hard to rank because they are all unique in their own way. There's no, like, specific standard. You know, they're all different. Every one of them is different. Every one of them has features I like and features I dislike.
During the offseason this past year,
It's not like the NFL where a lot of the stadiums are pretty much the same. Or look the same at least, you know?
28-year-old right-hander.
Who do you think is the best hitter on the Rays? Austin Meadows. He's fun to watch.
First pitch.
And I don't know why he's not playing today. He's probably just resting his thumb again.
Out in front.
Avisail Garcia is batting.
Low. 1-1. Well, the Marlins looked at a lot of position players and pitchers this spring. They opened camp with 68 players in camp. 36 pitchers.
Ooh. Okay, base hit. That might get a guy home. Maybe. Yeah, baby. Tommy Pham scores. RBI. Avisail Garcia.
How about the aggressive read by Tommy Pham? You know, that ball started to hang.
Florida is the third populated state in the whole USA. That means we have a lot of fans to guard. Yeah, I agree. I think, look, Miami is a weird sports city. They love the Heat, and they love the Dolphins, but they don't really show that much support to the Marlins.
Runs has scored. Run countable.
I mean, their stadium is brand new. It's a beautiful stadium, one of my favorites.
Travis Darnell, the Rays
It-
pitcher.
It's right next to downtown.
Fastball, that one is
It's not in downtown, but it's really close to it. And I just don't understand. I really don't know why they can't draw more people. And I'm not even gonna say that the Florida Panthers hockey team doesn't have fans. They don't even play near Miami. They play in Sunrise, Florida. Where the hell is Sunrise? You don't even know. It's near Fort Lauderdale, which is like a 45-minute to an hour drive. Miami's hockey team is Tampa's baseball team.
will be out of play.
I think if you live in Miami and you drive to Sunrise for a hockey game, that's about the equivalent of a Tampa resident driving to St. Petersburg to watch a Rays game.
Driven in both runs to
So I'm not even gonna say the Florida Panthers don't have fans because I just don't know if they do or not.
second. And 0-2.
If they had if they shared a stadium with the Heat, which is like right in downtown Miami, then they'll probably have a lot more people come to their games. People go to Bucks games. People go to Lightning have had like 4 or 5 straight seasons with a sellout game every single time. I don't think we've had a game that wasn't sold out in about 6 years.
Field fly.
People in Tampa love the Lightning. The stadium, where is it? Right downtown. People love the Bucks. Where's the stadium? Really close to downtown. It's right across the street from the international airport,
The Rays are to do any more damage here.
which is about a 15-minute drive from downtown. Probably less, actually, with no traffic. It's probably more of a 10-minute drive from downtown.
1 for 2 tonight.
Meanwhile, you have Tropicana Field, which is about a 30 to 45-minute drive from downtown based off the traffic.
The Rays the last couple of
What I'm saying is the Bucks have great attendance. The Lightning have great attendance. The Rays have no attendance because it's not in Tampa. Tampa has proven that we're a sports city. I've already said this. The Bucks have great attendance. The Lightning have great attendance because these stadiums are right next to downtown. And it just shows that we're a sports city. We have fans here. Many people say Florida is full of retired, but I don't think there has Spanish sports. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, we have a lot of retired people in Florida. All around Florida, too.
Sorry, I can't search the web on Apple Watch.
I activated Siri by accident. I mean, Florida is... We have a lot of retired people here, but Tampa sports have a lot of fans. Saying, oh, there are more Yankees fans in Tampa than Rays fans, that's absurd. That's absurd. There are more Rays fans living in Tampa than Yankees fans, I guarantee it. If you want to disagree and use the excuse that, oh, well, there are more Yankees fans at the Rays games, that's because Tampa fans have an opportunity to see 81 games in Tampa. Yankees fans get to see about 8 Yankees games in Tampa every year. So they're going to go to all of them. Rays fans aren't going to go to... Not every Rays fan is going to go to all 81 home games. It just doesn't happen. Love ranting about the Rays situation. I spent so much time and energy of my life just explaining and proving the Rays have fans and why Tropicana Field sucks. Well, the location sucks. Like, if we had a stadium in Tampa, I would have saved so much time and energy in my life. It'd be crazy, dude. Alright, we're at commercial break. I'm gonna go get a drink. After I check Snapchat. Be right back, guys.
There's something for all of us.
It's time to upgrade. Get 0% financing for 72 months on this all-new Silverado, or get a total value of over $9,000 when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
We're finally back out in our yard, but so are they.
Ducks Turf Builder Triple Action. It kills weeds, prevents crabgrass, and feeds so grass can thrive. Guaranteed.
Our backyard is back.
This is a Scott's Yard. The Rays value flexibility in the field, and you can enjoy it too with the Rays Flex Pack.
It's 10 strikeouts through 5 innings.
Save up to 60% off the single game ticket price and get 5 lower level tickets for $75. Witness the young and hungry Rays squad as they look to improve on last season's 90 wins. For more information, call 888-FAN-RAYS or visit raysbaseball.com/flex. Rays up.
Welcome to Good Morning Football. We're going to have some fun here.
Oh, baby.
I'm looking at pure entertainment value.
Who's coming with me?
So many awesome guests here on the show.
I think the best is yet to come. Chevy Prospect Spotlight shining on Michael Brasso. 33 games for the Durham Bulls. He's hitting .311.
It's 9 o'clock already. Jesus Christ.
Playing all over the place.
Alright, check this out. I actually got my Tropicana Field souvenir cup from last season.
Pitch in the bottom of the 6th. Up and in.
Sometimes watching games on TV is better than in person. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the starting
And you can see attendance in the MLB is getting lower every year as a whole, and the reason for that is the fact that TV quality is getting better every year. More people want to watch it from home now. Yeah.
not only in trying to get to the big leagues, but you're valuable because you have that great versatility. Yeah. Creating value to the team that way.
Also, during spring training, swing the bat as those numbers indicated. There's a liner in the center.
Ooh, Kiermaier caught that B.
The catch reaching up for that glove hand.
That looked like it was going to be a base hit.
He is out number one.
I'll tell you, he was positioned.
Kiermaier's batting skills have gotten worse progressively due to the fact that he's injured every year. I don't remember the last year he didn't have an injury.
Watch him go. I mean, he's over there quite a ways.
He's been healthy so far this year. He hasn't been injured yet, but I feel like at some point in the season he'll be injured again. It happens every year.
For sure, he wasn't going to be late to that base.
But his batting skills have gotten progressively worse because of his injuries every year, but
Brian Anderson
he's still one of the best outfielders in the MLB. And that's 2 outs already.
Sounded so familiar. Brian Anderson with a little number. Yeah, I've heard that too many times. That was like going back in time. Yeah, not on the baseball field, perhaps. But
Two gone, bases empty. Here's Neil Walker. This is a strike. 9 in a row retired by since he gave up back-to-back hits to Birdie and Anderson. 3 hits overall allowed tonight. He's in the mid-80s in pitch count. He made 86 in 5 innings against Arizona.
Hey, if you guys play Tap Sports Baseball 19, start a game with me. My username is ChiefsPhraseBolts.
everything in good order up to this point.
And a cut to miss. So a quick inning.
Warren is on fire today.
We go to the 7th, 2-0 Tampa Bay.
We live for this.
What a blast. Meadows putting on some kind of hitting exhibition on this road trip. That baby's gone. Meadows does it again for the Rays.
I'm Austin Meadows. Fox Sports Sun is your home for Rays baseball.
While shopping at Sears, you need to place yourself in the moment. Our products make the wins more victorious. And the rewards even sweeter. You need confidence in the appliances you select to build the home life you love. Our products and services bring moments like this to every family. Shop top-line appliances at Sears, including Honeywell. Sears, making moments matter.
Tonight's Geico great moment. It was on this day in 2016. Right-hander Matt Andrees recorded his first career shutout, a 6-0 win over the Oakland A's, becoming the 4th different Rays pitcher to throw a shutout on 2 hits or fewer and not walk anybody. A complete game effort there by Matt Andrees.
Well, we're on 3 years because that was the last complete game thrown by the Rays. 3 years.
Maybe Charlie Martin does it today. Who
Charlie
knows?
Morton there. A high-level meeting right there. You got your catcher, your pitching coach.
6 innings for Morton, 82 pitches.
But you can imagine that Travis d'Arnaud is getting so much information
d'Arnaud.
thrown his way on a day-to-day basis here, breaking in with this team. He's got to sleep great at night.
One would think.
You get back to the room and you're just mentally exhausted. Not only catching a ball game, which will take its toll on you. But then, like I said, all of the stuff going through his head as he gets to learn this staff.
Well, as we begin the seventh, action in the bullpen for the Rays, and look out there, Guerrero into the game, and careful there.
Jerry Davis may throw him out just right now, just because. That was 100 right over Jerry Davis's head, and he just stood there with the hands on the knees. Watch this reaction from Jerry. Hundo, really, really.
Yeah, Jerry Davis has been around since 1982. Hey, a shot toward right center, but it's in line for Cooper to make the catch. And Adames is out number one.
I mean, he heard it go over his head. Yeah.
Yeah, smile now.
Yikes.
On air with Under the Influence. What are you talking about? If you're talking about me, I don't drink alcohol. It's bad.
There's Joy.
Welcome back, Lucas.
Joy, 1 out of 2. And he shoots it into left
Oh.
center field. That's got some carry back. His
Ah.
on the track. And he makes the catch.
Close.
So, Joy going the
All right,
opposite
dude, you
way.
better be kidding.
Headed to the track.
I ain't no
2
drinker.
gone. Time now for T-Mobile's connection to the game. Shohei Ohtani yesterday against the Twins, getting his first home run of the year. 1 of 2 hits, 2 for 3, a couple of walks as well. And how about Miguel Andujar with that right labrum tear? And boy, the fortune of the Yankees continues to have
Velasquez. I have a hard time pronouncing that name.
Yeah, you would think that into the season now, a labrum tear, you wonder if it compromises the rest
Velasquez,
We'll
right?
have to wait and see, but it does not look promising. And also,
Oh, he's batting .000, so pretty not good.
just could never get it going with the stick. You wonder if it was bothering him all along. Makes sense.
Well, Mark being lifted for the pinch hitter. Andrew Velasquez quickly down 0-2.
Hey, what's up, Broads?
Tyron Guerrero.
Dude, I've been seeing you on the grind with your Philly sports, dude. I saw,
And there's 101.
I felt bad about, I don't even watch basketball, but I felt bad about that whole Sixers game.
Yeah, it's super.
But thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you.
And by the way, that was strike. But that being said,
How was your trip? It's pretty good. Thanks for asking.
two, just gonna keep climbing the ladder.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Velasquez. I think that's how you pronounce it. Damn.
Cutting the miss, took a little something off at 99. Struck him out. Bottom of the 7th inning coming. It's 2-0 Tampa Bay.
All SUVs are on sale from $209 a month during the SUV sales event. Honda, the best SUV brand.
Wasn't the happiest night, Power Sport. Yeah, dude.
Technology for $209 a month.
Sports be crazy.
KBB.com's best buy of the year, $249 a month. And the 7
At least you're not a Lightning fan.
thousands with 0.9% financing.
That sucked this year.
On sale now. Honda dealer.
I love my job. I'm there when people need me. They count on me because I do what it takes. Whenever, wherever. I don't do it for praise. I want to make them happy. I'm proud to work for an American company. I drive for WB Mason, and nobody does it better. Planning a vacation? Looking for big spaces and great places? Marriott Vacation Club Rentals has spacious vacation villas with all the comforts of home, including a master bedroom suite, a fully equipped kitchen, and a separate living and dining area. Plus, you'll enjoy guaranteed Marriott quality.
Florida residents receive 20% off a resort stay in Orlando. Visit MarriottRays.com.
Well, the Rays lead the Marlins 2-0 as we head into the bottom of the 7th inning, and Dwayne, no time like the present. So our Coors timeless moment is here tonight. It's Charlie Morton and what he was able to do. Went out there tonight in that battle with Caleb Smith, matched him pitch for pitch, and actually outpitched him at the end of the day. Kept the Marlins off the scoreboard. Made a
Wait, he didn't get pulled, did he?
His pitch count, by the way, still in order. You wonder if it's an American League game. He doesn't.
Damn. Yeah, it's Pagan coming in now. Morton only had 82 pitches. He could have easily gone another inning.
See if this Rays bullpen can hold down the 2-run lead, but Charlie was fantastic here tonight.
Yeah, Morton played great.
Pagan takes over, making his 12th appearance. Boy, he has fit right in the bullpen for the Rays, Emilio Pagan. He'll face Starlin Castro. The first pitch is Morton. Retired the last 10 in a row he faced. And now hands it over to the bullpen. Base hit.
Jesus.
Picked up by Pham. Castro is aboard.
Should have left Morton in another inning.
And now a word from Horse Soldier Bourbon Whiskey.
Soldier Bourbon Whiskey. Legendary spirits made by legendary men.
Animated conversation at first with Choi and Castro. Jared Cooper. Ground ball.
Oh, double play, please. Yes, double play. Do you play Fortnite? Yeah, like once every 2 months I do. I used to play it a lot more, but I lost interest.
Nice little shovel, an option pitch to Daniel Robertson, who then completes it over to Choi. Well, that was well done. Right, a nice feed, open glove side. I'll tell you what, when double plays are turned well and smoothly, they are a thing to watch. They're beautiful. Obviously, it's coming from a pitcher.
Pitcher's best friend.
Yes, it is.
Swing and a miss. Alfaro is 0 for 2. And a strike to count this time in against Pagan. Nicely done, Adames to Robertson.
The CBS Sports Power Rankings. Last week, the Rays were 1. This week, they dropped 5 spots, and they put the Rays at 6. I disagree with that so much. Like, yeah, we lost the series versus the Yankees, but we won the series against the Diamondbacks. We lost... We what? We went 3-3 that week? That is not... No, that is not enough to lose 5 spots in the power rankings.
1 ball, 1 strike. A ball, 2 strikes. The lefty Kalarick and the right-hander Rowe. Upstairs with a fastball from Pagan. The Rays have 2 runs, 5 hits. No runs, 4 hits for Miami. And that will take care of
Strikeout.
a strikeout to end it. We're going to head into the 8th. It's 2-0.
Going to the 8th inning already.
I like chillaxin'. The United Explorer card makes things easy. Traveling lighter. Taking a shortcut. Woo! Taking a breather. Rewarded.
Learn more at theexplorercard.com.
Rocky Mountain water can be found right here. Coors Banquet, brewed in Golden, Colorado, served everywhere.
I was your hero growing up. Play for 024.
Play for your childhood home.
Where you get stuck in traffic every day.
Your numbers are waiting to win. With draw games from the Florida Lottery. Play these exciting games today. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it.
Hands up if you're ready to party on Friday with your Rays. Head to your local participating 7-Eleven to pick up a voucher for $7.11 tickets. Continue saving with $5 Bud and Bud Lights on the Budweiser porch. Visit RaysBaseball.com/specials. Rays up.
Rays Baseball on Fox Sports Sound is brought to you by your Southern Chevy dealers. By Busch Gardens, try Florida's tallest Watts Coaster, Tigris, new at Busch Gardens, now open. And by Eldorado Furniture, a different kind of furniture store for over 50 years. Rays opening a 2-game set in Miami against the Marlins, holding a 2-0 lead. We move into the 8th inning, and a familiar figure.
That's not Sergio Romo. That is Sergio Romo.
Toyota inside look. Sergio Romo.
He's playing on the Marlins now.
You know what? He was the advent of the opener. You remember when he did that back in May, actually, about a year ago. The team was out in Anaheim, and he opened or started back-to-back games in that series, and that was the birth of the opener. Also picked up some saves and did a lot of other nice things for Kevin Cash coming out of that bullpen.
You see Yandy Diaz to begin the 8th inning. Pick up the corner. It's 1-1. 1-0. 6 of 6 in save opportunities with an earned run average of 6 even. And he gets a wave and miss from Diaz.
Well, that's the bread and butter. You know, the deception, the arm angle, the movement he gets on his pitches, but so very good at sweeping the slider.
And another wave and miss. Diaz is out number 1 here in the 8th inning. It's the 11th strikeout for Miami pitching tonight.
I liked Romo when he was on the Rays. Thought he was pretty good.
I'll tell you, I've seen an awful lot of that when he was pitching for the Rays. Not as fun when he's pitching against the Rays.
What do you think if we trade Red Sox closer Scott Oberg? I'm not really familiar with him. Do you think Romo is a good pitcher? Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's great. I don't think he's bad. I think he's just probably above average.
2-0.
But yeah, I liked him when he was on the Rays.
In the bullpen for the Rays. Fan walked in the 4th inning. He's retired on the backside of a
Oh, Rockies.
strikeout. Double
Yeah,
play
just
by
shows how much I know about him.
Pham caught the first
What's his
save.
name? Scott Oberg. I feel like it sounds familiar, but I don't know. I don't really pay attention to many teams other than the Rays.
Three balls and a strike. The count is full. Sergio Romo. 3-2 pitch, and that's taken for ball four. Romo gives up the walk. 1 on, 1 out. Reminder, Rays fans, play ball is MLB's initiative to inspire all forms of baseball and softball participation, making play opportunities available and fun for everyone. To find a youth organization near you, go to playball.org/playballnearyou. Daniel Roberts, a couple of strikeouts and a walk and 2 extended at-bats. That's a strike. A 13-pitch at-bat in the 4th inning ended in a strikeout.
Did you go to a Rays versus Marlins game in Miami? I did last season, and I left in the 9th inning because I had to be back. It's a 5-hour drive from Miami to Tampa, so I think I can't remember. I want to say I flew there, and then I drove back. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I flew there, and I drove back in the same day. And I remember leaving. It was going into extra innings, so I left because I didn't want to get home at 5 a.m. And when I was passing Naples, which is basically the halfway point between Miami and Tampa, the game was still going on. That game ended up going 16 innings, and the Rays ended up winning. So, if I would have stayed the whole game, I probably wouldn't have gotten home until about 4 in the morning. You think the Rays are basking some limelight? I have no idea what that is or what you mean.
Persistent. And again over there, his fam is back in. That's wide. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little tapper, third base. The scoop, and the throw's going to be to first. Moving into second, Tommy Pham.
All right.
Anderson to Walker to retire Robertson.
Got a guy in scoring position. Pham at second.
Second base. Avisail Garcia will be the hitter.
You think the Rays are popular in Florida? I think we're popular in Tampa. Or the Tampa Bay area, we're popular. I don't think. I know that. I live here. I know that. All of my friends are Rays fans. All of my neighbors are Rays fans. So yes, we're very popular here.
And Kevin Cash is going to go to the bench. And Austin Meadows will pinch hit.
Oh, there's Austin Meadows. Yeah, they intentionally walked Garcia.
So now Meadows not in the lineup with the left
Alright, this could get fun. Austin Meadows is in the game now. He's batting .360. 8 home runs and 22 RBIs this season. That is crazy. He's good. He's the best player on the Rays right now. Besides Tyler Glasnow. He's the best batter on the Rays. We'll say that.
A completely different game plan. And Austin Meadows, before he went on the IL and since coming off, one of the Rays' most dangerous hitters. So
I asked you because I'm not American, nor Floridian, or Tampa native.
exactly what they're going to try and do here.
Well, look, I mean, every single time I go out in public, whether I'm going grocery shopping or eating out somewhere, I always see somebody wearing a Rays t-shirt, hat, something. I see a lot of Rays fans when I'm walking around. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of fans here. Like I said, all of my neighbors are Rays fans. All of my friends are Rays fans.
Rays with a 2-run lead, trying to add. Pitch is low. Meadows Sunday homered and singled.
Yeah, I think we're very popular here.
Kevin Kiermaier is on deck. Walks, putting men aboard. And there's ball 3.
Wow.
So, nothing that Meadows cares to chase.
That's a 4-pitch walk. Bases loaded with 2 outs.
That was as close to an intentional, unintentional walk as you could get.
Once he got to 2 balls, once you got to 2 balls, and he was just not going to give in and just keep trying to bait Meadows. And you're absolutely right. You did not want to make a mistake there. But now you put yourself in a position.
Now Kevin Kiermaier's up. He's batting .297. Not horrible. Oh no, he's .297 with the bases loaded. He's had 2 grand slams. Do you think the Rays are a popular team in the MLB? Throughout the MLB, we're probably one of the least known teams. I say that because we have one of the smallest markets. Although we do have one of the biggest TV markets. We are consistently finishing in the top 13 every year in TV ratings throughout the MLB. So just saying, that's impressive. Throughout the MLB, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that, a Dodgers fan would think about the Rays. I don't really think a Padres fan thinks about the Rays very often. Everybody's always thinking about the Yankees, though. Everybody's always thinking about the Dodgers because they're so good.
3-1 the count on Kiermaier.
13. Oh, another walk. That gets a guy home. 3-0 Rays. I like this.
Kiermaier draws the walk.
These are the things that must drive Don Mattingly crazy. You're in this game, still in this game, but it's getting late, and you're able to give up a run without the benefit of a hit, without the benefit of an error.
And now Brandon Lau is going to hit in the place of Adonis.
Ooh, another pinch hitter. Brandon Lau. I like this. Think about it. Most of the runs come in the first inning. To Brandon Lau, this is the first inning because this is the first time he's batting this game.
And a strike on the outside.
Yes, thank you, Romo.
Makes it 1-1.
He's showing his love of his former team element. Yeah, he is.
1-2.
Yeah, he's just trying to help us out, you know?
Pham has scored the run. Garcia's at third. Meadows at second. Kiermaier at first. 1-2 the count to Lau. And he
God damn it. Alright. Whatever, we got one run out of it.
But the Rays pick up another run. It's 3-0 Tampa Bay.
3-0.
Technology should be simple.
Sounds good.
Simple to connect with.
It's the 8th inning, so hopefully we don't give up 3 runs in the next 6 outs.
And a joy to drive. Don't be driven by technology. Drive it. The all-new BMW 3 Series. Visit your South Florida BMW centers today for exceptional offers.
Speak of the devil, yep.
Yeah, Opera's really big in prison. You can hardly get a seat on Opera, man. Why can't we listen to a refill?
I mean, Romo, he throws so many curves and sliders trying to get batters to chase. Nobody was chasing it. And then Brandon Lau was chasing it, and that's what killed him.
Watch anytime, anywhere on your favorite screens with DirecTV Cinema. Movies start at channel 125. Are you struggling with debt from credit cards or personal loans? Don't take on the large credit card corporations by yourself. Call the Debt Resolution Helpline today and speak to a professional about ways that can dramatically reduce your debt. By calling the Debt Resolution Helpline, there are no upfront costs. The consultation is free and the referral is free. Eliminate those past due balances and pesky minimum payments now. Call the Debt Resolution Helpline at 800-862-0093. That's 800-862-0093.
What's up, Rays fans? Rich Hollenberg, Doug Wechter. Are you watching right now? Because the Rays are just a few outs away from another victory against the National League team. They're 8-3 in interleague play so far this year coming in.
How about Charlie Morton? He is the story of the game for me, allowing 11 base runners last game, going out there tonight, only allowing 3 through 6. He's a stud.
All right, WB Mason. Rays Live post game is coming up immediately following the conclusion of this game from Marlins Park. Let's send you back there right now, Dwayne and BA, to finish things off.
Here the Rays.
Diego Castillo is coming in.
Diego Castillo will become pitcher number 3. Morton, Pagan, and now Castillo makes his 20th appearance.
Well, he is 4 for 4 in saves. Obviously, there's not a save opportunity as of yet. ERA 171, 25 punch-outs, 21 innings, another high leverage option for Kevin Cash. You got Emilio Pagan, you've got Castillo, you think about Alvarado.
Anthony Bimboom takes over behind the plate. Robertson goes over to play short. Lau stays in to play second. And the first pitch, a little close to Harold Ramirez. Ball, no strikes. Ramirez on the ground, in and out of the glove.
Damn it.
And he cannot recover. Ramirez is aboard to begin the inning. So Ramirez just back up from New Orleans. Oh, he is aboard to lead off the bottom of the 8th.
Looked like a pretty good start here. Yandy Diaz is going to have time to get up and make that throw and record the out. And you see it kind of rattle around in the glove, and it came free.
Marlins pick up their 5th hit of the night. The second straight inning, they put the leadoff man on. Here's a swing and a miss, and the ball gets by Bimboom, and down to second
Okay, whatever.
goes Ramirez. It's a strike on Rojas, but now...
Oh, yeah, we have, like, we started the season with our 2 catchers being Michael Perez and Mike Zunino. And now we have Darno and Bemboom. And we got both these new catchers literally at, like, the exact same time. I don't remember where Ben Boom came from. I think we called him up from Durham.
Now a strike. It's 0-2. Conley up in the bullpen. Adam Conley. Tapper foul. Anderson has emerged on deck. And a cut in the
Ooh,
miss.
it's a good pitch.
98 down around the knees, and Rojas is out number 1.
Well, just completely overmatched by that pitch. Castillo able to get that kind of movement, that kind of velocity, and you see him just take it off that edge and sink it right down to the outer third and under the swing. I'll tell you, there's a lot of filth coming out of the back end of that Rays bullpen, and Diego Castillo right in the middle of it.
Do you think Castillo is a good pitcher? Yes, I do.
Anderson takes a pitch upstairs, 1-0. 5-0 for the Rays, 0-5-0 for the Marlins. And a strike, 97, upper part of the zone. Ramirez at second.
There's nobody at Marlins Park right now.
Fastball foul back. And that gives Castillo the advantage.
Wait, notification. Red Sox ace Chris Sale, the first pitcher in MLB history with 17 plus strikeouts while pitching 7 or fewer innings. Holy shit. Played less than 7 innings and he had more than 17 strikeouts. Wow. What? He hit the ball, but then my TV froze. What happened? Okay, this is awkward. My TV froze. I'm gonna pull up the At Bat app. Oh, there it is. Kiermaier ran it down. Okay. Okay. We're good.
Two outs with Ramirez still at second. And it will be the top of the order, John Birdie. Who's hit tonight an infield hit in the third inning. He struck out and is lined to center in the other 2 at-bats. And this one will get
Come on, Ben Boom. It's 2 wild pitches. Those are 2 pitches by Castillo that Ben Boom could have easily caught, but let it past him. And now, guy that hit a single is now at third base from 2 wild pitches. Ben Boom could have stopped that. Yeah, that should not have been a wild pitch. Well, good thing there's 2 outs already.
That becomes really important, that runner at third now.
It's a strike on the outside edge. 1-1. And this one down and in. And a
Oh,
reach
but
there by
Ben Boom caught that one.
That pitch. That thing took off. And you're almost screaming. once, you got to go get this glove side. My goodness.
A lot of late action.
Like I said, I mean, get a star for that, making that catch.
This one just missed a little wide. It's 3-1. Well, this could be a big pitch right here. It's a 3-run game. We have a man at third. Want to get the potential tying run to the plate. And there is a strike.
Okay, full count.
3-2. So another big pitch to come with Brian Anderson on deck. Bernie asking Jerry Davis for time as he steps out. 3-2 the count.
Let's go, Castillo. And he got him.
He strikes him out to retire the side straight.
Good work.
Ramirez at third base. On to the ninth inning. 3-0.
We're almost done with this, guys.
At Lazy Days,
One more inning.
people, we can't wait to get to work, so we can help you save on over 1,500 RVs during mega markdowns. All 2018s and 19s must go. Like new travel trainers, $99 a month. Lazy Days RV, I4X at 10.
Gatorade Zero. All the electrolytes, zero sugar. Get more out of zero. When you go out, go all out. Checkers and Rallies. Fast foodies know the deal.
Hey, Dad. I'm good. How are you? I'm at work. I know, but guess what? I've saved enough to come visit you.
At US Bank, we believe that hard work works. And for everyone working toward a goal, we're here to help.
Rays baseball on Fox Sports Sun, brought to you by Advent Health, by your local Ford dealers, and by your local Honda dealer. We have a 3-0 ball game. Moving on to the ninth inning in Miami tonight. It's been Morton, Pagan, and Castillo for the Rays. Amisayo Garcia hit a 471-foot home run back in the second inning to open the scoring. Drove in another run with a base hit in the sixth. And as we go to the ninth, and the Rays up by 3, Tyler Kinley makes his 20th appearance of the year. Kinley came to the Marlins organization as a Rule 5 selection from Minnesota last year. And the pitch to G-Man Choi is outside, 1-0. Choi singled in the fifth inning. It's a strike, it's 1-1. Pitcher's spot is due next. That's a foul out of play. Rays have action in the bullpen. That's Alvarado throwing. Guillermo Heredia is in the on-deck circle, ready to pitch it for Castillo. 2-2. Kinley had been picked in the Rule 5 draft by Minnesota. And they had to keep him all year or offer him back. And that's when the Marlins got him back last year in May. Ground ball into short right, but the defense was set up perfectly.
Yeah.
And Castro makes the play to throw out Choi. So that's second to first on a ball hit into shallow right field. And here's Heredia to bat for Castillo.
Heredia. I don't know what to think of him. He's okay. I started this stream when? About around 6:30. So we've been streaming for a good, what, 3 hours or so?
Well, 2 strikes, mid-90s with that velocity.
And he keeps it pretty simple, too, the fastball and the slider. You think about some of the arms you've seen here tonight, not only what Caleb Smith did, but Nick Anderson, the big fastball, and saw 102 light up a radar gun. Kinley here showing some good stuff.
He strikes out.
Yeah, Heredia strikes out, whatever.
Here's that little short little slider right there. Keeps it off the plate. Yeah, Guerrero. Tyron Guerrero.
Yeah.
A 102.
So, strikeout here. 2 up, 2 down. Choi grounded out. Heredia struck out. And now Diaz. One for 4 nights, singled at 3 strikeouts.
There's a base hit for Yandy Diaz. Nice.
Coming in on him, and he sends it into right field. And Diaz is 2 for 5.
Take him any way you can get it. A little backup slider that he just punches through.
Well, Tommy Pham now, officially 0 for 2, a couple of walks, 2 runs scored.
Whoops.
Ground ball up,
Okay, another base hit. Tommy Pham.
Diaz stops at second.
Good stuff. Now I can't wait for him to get picked off at first base.
For the Rays tonight offensively. Stay right on that slider and pound it right back through the middle.
There's 2 outs, though, however.
Two on, 2 out. Daniel Robertson. Robertson
Oh,
lines it into
oh,
right. That
fair.
ball is a
Oh!
ball.
So close.
Up the right side and foul by a few feet.
These are the games
That could have been fun.
interested in is the final result. Yeah, win the game. You know, you had a disjointed day, potentially of travel yesterday. Today it was like, I mean, it was like you're still in school. Everybody's getting on the plane in the morning. Everybody with their lattes and their coffees. Everybody's very pleasant this morning too. Very happy, roll out of bed, smiles. Quick little flight ball game to play.
It's that kind of group.
It was. It was very. It was weird. Number one, you don't ever fly out the morning of a game. You don't ever see that. But, yeah, guys were in good spirits. So far, so good on the field.
You could have just drove to Miami. You should have just rented a team bus or something. I mean, it's only a 5-hour drive.
He's had some battling at bats. Through the walk in the 6th inning ahead of the base hit by Garcia, and that drove in the 2nd run of the game.
Ooh, that was a strike, but the ump didn't call it. 3-1 is the count. Walk here loads the bases with Avisail Garcia coming up.
Then a couple hits, 3-1 to Robertson. Garcia is looming on deck.
Walk him, walk him, walk him, walk him.
And that will be ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So 2 singles and a walk after the first 2 minutes.
Avisail Garcia is batting now.
Get to the plate with the bases loaded, but Avisail Garcia. Well, let's go back to the 2nd inning, and here's that 471-foot home run.
471 feet, holy crap.
He throws it up into the concourse.
Intentionally walked his last time. Singled in a run in the 6th. Officially 2 for 3.
.471 feet. That's something you usually see in Denver, because the ball travels further in that climate. But damn.
Smith started, Anderson, then Guerrero, Romo, Kinley. The chop toward third, charged by Anderson. Throw to first.
Oh, he's safe at first. Outran the throw, and a guy scores out of it. 4-0 Rays. Good hustle, Avisail Garcia. Jeez. Good hustle.
We know how fast Avi Garcia can move, especially straight line speed. And you knew that ball coming off the bat was going to be trouble for Anderson. Where the ball chopped right into the ground, doesn't get out to him as quickly as he would have liked. And look at Garcia hustling, smelling a base hit, smelling another run driven in. And he gets it going.
So 3 runs batted
Wow.
in tonight for Garcia.
Wow.
Now 4-0. And Bim Boom up here
Oh, Bim Boom.
fouls the first pitch. This is his first plate appearance.
Yeah, I've never seen him bat before. Yeah, he's batting .000, so
In the 8th for the pitch hitter.
yeah, I don't know if we'll score or not. 0 for 2 with the Rays this season.
Anthony Bim Boom getting a plate appearance. He takes it down, 1-1. Started the game Sunday, was 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly ball to left. And that's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 with the bases loaded in a 4-0 game.
What the hell is that noise in the crowd? Some dude screaming.
And a swing and a miss.
Alright, we'll take this to the bottom of the 9th inning.
The Rays send 7 men to the plate. They add a run.
Oh no, Chaz Rowe is coming in. That's not good. Chaz Rowe is my least favorite pitcher on the Rays. I don't think he's very good at all.
It doesn't always have to be a compromise.
Well, let's hope he doesn't blow a 4-0 lead. Who's bad? Who's pitching tomorrow? Who's starting tomorrow? Let me go check. It hasn't been announced yet, which tells me that it's going to be an opener.
From meals at your fingertips to groceries at your door, it's everything. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Your summer starts here. Time to hit the road with a great deal on a new Toyota. And who knows what fun treats you'll find along the way. Like barbecue, lobster, beignets, street tacos. What is lengua? Strong. Oh.
Right now, during Toyota's Summer Starts Here event, lease a new 2019 Toyota Tacoma SR5 Double Cab V6 for just $209 a month for 36 months.
Urena?
Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Yeah, Urena's starting tomorrow for Miami.
The crew at T-Mobile Park made countless calls, getting everything ready for baseball. A trucker used his GPS to make sure the new signs got there in time. And the grounds crew sent 17 texts to double-check every detail. But when the sun set, they put down their phones and gave the game to the people who loved it most. Rays, Marlins, tomorrow on Fox Sports Sun.
Our Toyota game summary, it has been a workmanlike night for the Rays, and they put together a 4-0 lead. Moving into the bottom of the ninth inning.
8 hits, 4 runs. It's not bad.
6 shutout innings of 3-hit baseball. And Avisail Garcia driving in 3 of the 4 runs, and he got it started with that long home run in his first at bat.
Yes, he did. And Charlie Morton, 6 very good innings, keeping the Marlins off the scoreboard. Then you turn it over to the bullpen, and you get Pagan in there, you get Diego Castillo, and now you're going to call on Chaz Rowe for the 18th time to try to lock this thing down.
Ryan Anderson leads off the bottom of the ninth for Miami. The pitch is a strike. Anderson singled in the third, giving him 1 for 3. Shears it off the end of the bat. Ground ball headed to second.
Okay. There's 1 out. 2 more outs, and this game's over, boys.
1 out in the bottom of the ninth. Last count, Boston batting in the bottom of the ninth. Tied with the Rockies. 4-4. Bad weather prevented the Orioles and the Yankees from playing in the Bronx. That game will be made up on August the 12th.
How about that start for Chris Sale against those Rockies? He went 7 innings, Dwayne, punched out 17. He's the first pitcher in MLB history to have that many strikeouts in 7 innings or fewer.
Gave up 2 runs.
Yeah. Gave up 2
It's a
runs.
big strikeout night. Oh, my goodness.
Well, it was 8 of the first 9. It was 6 in a row to start the game, first 2 innings. And then he really slacked off in the third, only punched out 2. But what a night for Chris Sale.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Chris Sale had a great night.
Right away. And that's what's going to make this summer so interesting. You know, Boston's starting to turn things around. The Yankees, with all the injuries, they're right there behind the Rays, a half a game, hopefully a game by the time this thing's over. So it'll be
Hits it into shallow center. Kiermaier's going to have to play it on a hop. Keeps it in front of him. And Walker picks up his second hit.
But Kiermaier hates when those balls fall in. Look at him. Wonder what could I have done differently. He is not happy at all. I don't think he could have done anything differently.
Yeah, he could have dove.
Right away. He's given max effort, but still just does not like to see the ball touch down in front of him or to the side of him or over his head. Wants to catch everything that he feels like he should, and maybe you can still see bothered him.
So it's 1 on, 1 out. Starlin Castro takes a strike around the knees. And Miami now with 6 hits. Down to third. Diaz.
Double play to end the game. Yes! And this game is over. Ends in a double play. Your final is 4-0 Tampa Bay. We are now 25 and 14, I think. 25 and 15. 25 and 15. We play Miami again tomorrow night at 7:10 p.m. And then we'll start a series in New York. So, we can't lose this series. We can't. We haven't won yet since it's a 2-game series. But we can win the series tomorrow. No, technically it would be a sweep if we won tomorrow, but it's not an impressive one because it's only 2 games. There's no reason the Rays should lose tomorrow. I don't care who's starting. There's no reason for the Rays to lose. This is the 10-win Miami Marlins we're talking about. So, yeah, with that being said, that's going to end this long live stream. I think of 3+ hours. Actually, does it tell me how many? Does this tell me how many hours have been streaming? It's not loading. Anyways. Yeah, I don't see it, but it doesn't matter. Rays up, Rays win. I'm going to go record the recap now, and you'll see that pretty soon. So, thank you for watching this long stream. See you in the next one. Peace out.